Welcome, everybody. I don't know who's going to show up tonight. I'm actually going to make this super quick. Just do a recap of today's AMA. Ask me anything for DeFi Kingdoms. I'm Great Scott the Gamer. This is another quick live stream. I'm just going to post it as a video for people to learn how to win, make money on blockchain gaming. It's not financial advice. It's entertainment, education, and it's not for kids, to be honest. So if you're a kid, go to bed. For the rest of you, let's look at this DeFi Kingdoms. Listen, I've been making a hell of a lot of money on DeFi Kingdoms and reinvesting it back into the game, but you can stake on this game and be making well over 5%, 500% APY. You could be breeding heroes and making insane amounts of money depending on your luck. Today there was an Ask Me Anything with the game devs, and there was some cool stuff. So let's get through it. So, could you touch on the recent tavern issues? Oh, by the way, for those of you who don't know, DeFi Kingdoms or DeFi Kingdoms is a game. It's a blockchain crypto NFT game, and it's a play to earn, and costs a little bit of money to buy in if you'd like, but you can certainly make money as well. And it's being released piecemeal. We're barely over a quarter of the way through their roadmap, and they just hit $1 billion worth of value, making them a top 100 crypto asset, which is amazing. I think they just are up there and competing with Axie basically for the #1 spot currently. Okay, Tavern is where we buy, sell, trade heroes, etc. There's been some blockchain issues that were there was no issues with losing characters or anything, but their statuses weren't updating correctly, so like you couldn't sell them because it looked like they were on a quest, or you couldn't put them on a quest because it would look like they were for sale or some other thing, and their statuses just weren't updating correctly. Didn't cause anyone to lose assets, but they were asked, were you going to fix this? It's been like 3 weeks. They said, yeah, we hired someone just to do that. We're working on it. We're going to switch away from using the graph technology and try something else. Interesting. Tagging system. Are there any plans to adding a tagging system? Cool, right? So that we can't sell things by accident, so that we can do this now with our heroes. This is like something they want to work on. They want to make it so that they can apply these different tags to our heroes, so that we can make it so that we can't sell them by accident, etc. Any plans to allow heroes to control during the world? So there's a little mini map, or it's not mini, there's a world map in the game, and there's no controllability of characters in the game currently, so they're asking whether or not that's going to be in the plans, which I think of course it is. They said so, definitely on the roadmap. Are there any plans to add rankings page? Yeah, we didn't get this feedback before. Surprising. They're going to consider it. Any plans to add time until full stamina counter? So just so you know, each character level 1 starts off with like 25 stamina. It goes up a little bit as they level up, but they recharge that fully every 8 hours. But it'd be nice to see if there was some kind of a timer of sorts to see when that was going to be up for each hero. Any plans for rewards history? So some of these things are actually built into other websites that are currently available, just not in the game. So you can look at your past rewards by looking at like Kingdom Watch. So that's a website everybody uses. I'll put that link in the description. When is the Hero Crystal recharge fee going away? As soon as possible. This is kind of another blockchain related, transaction timing related thing. Hopefully this will go away because we won't have to worry about transactions timing being an issue. Okay. Are you guys worried about the recent congestion issues? Yeah, I am. There's been times where I'm trying to do stuff in the game and it's not happening. I have to resubmit it until it applies to the blockchain ledger, which is sad. But they keep talking about the new API developer upgrade, etc. They think it's all going to be fixed. And I mean, they think sometime between now and the next 1 to 2 weeks, they're fixing it. Okay. And this game is going to be 100% fast, scalable, horizontal, wide. It's going to be a valuable playing experience for anybody interested. How many Gen 0 crystal heroes will there be? So Gen 0 is the first generation of heroes that was released. Just so you know, when I watched them get released, they started off at like 8 grand, I think it was. I think the minimum buy-in for a Gen 0 hero now is 80 grand. 80 grand. So I think that was a tenfold increase in like 2 months, which is nice. I wish I had got one, but I did not. Gen Zeros also don't run out of summons, so you can summon those infinitely. Other heroes, they have a certain number of summons they can do before they run out. So what else? This month, the month of January, they are taking snapshots of people's X Jewel in the bank. They're staking in the gardens, how many heroes they have, how many summons they did, and they're taking snapshots all month long. And at the end of the month, apparently they're doing tons of airdrops, including Gen Zeros for what sounds like another server they're going to be opening up. And that's potentially thousands, many thousands of dollars in value there. So with jewel mining coming this week, okay, jewel mining, we'll talk about that in a second. Is there going to be a hard cap on how much locked jewel you can unlock every day? We're running simulations to figure that out, but it's pretty good is what they're saying. Okay, so when you stake crypto, you earn rewards. About 2/3 of the rewards you earn are locked for a year. They have a quest in the game where you can send heroes out and they unlock those locked rewards. How freaking sweet is that? All right. What are your guys' plans for mass adoption in the future? Currently, the cheapest heroes in the game are already 600 plus. That's true. The cheapest, worst heroes that can't be used to summon or do anything good, $600. Most heroes, $1,000 to $2,000 each, which is wild. Wild. I remember when I first started looking at heroes, they released at $400 or $500 starting out, and those were not awful. Those were good ones. Now the awful ones are 600. The good ones are $2,000. So, you know, we're talking about a 5-fold increase in less than 2 months on any hero, basically. On good ones. The quality can continuously go down over time. Oh, so this is the airdrop. The qualifying crystal snapshots for the airdrops, okay. Yes, there are some rules. There's tons of rules. I can't go through them right now, but go on their Discord and you can find the rules for how to qualify for their airdrops, their qualifying snapshots. I just said putting X Jewel in the bank, staking in the gardens, having heroes, summoning heroes. Okay. Okay. Are there any minimums for the crystal airdrops? It's expensive to send an airdrop, so it's going to cost us more to send it than the value you'd be receiving if you went so blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so the value you'll need to have earned in crystal to get a reward will have to exceed the cost to send it. I guess that's 0.1 crystal. Crystal Veil, as in the I'm not sure if this is like a second server or if this is like a mirror of the game or what exactly it is, but they're releasing like a secondary version, it sounds like. Spy will be quartered like with all the other expansions, but the pricing will be the same. So quartered all the other expansions. Not too much information there. Is there a limited amount of entries we can submit to the current music contest? So they have contests all the time where you can qualify for airdrops, which is really cool. And their music in the game is bonkers good. Bonkers good. Closing remarks, waste of time. I'll tell you what, guys. Thank you for just running through that with me. Okay? Thank you for running through that with me. That was it. That was the AMA from today. Very exciting. This is fun stuff. Okay? $100 billion market cap. The game's blowing up. Last week, Jewel, the in-game currency, was $15 for the first time. Today, it hit $20 for the first time. I was buying Jewel in the game since it was $2, and that was not that long ago. So it's been a really fun experience. This game is so cool. If you play it and get into it, you'll be addicted. The hardest part is just getting assets into the game and getting them flowing. Committing to that kind of investment, but once you get to playing the game and get to earning those rewards, it's easy money. It's fun. It's easy money. So there's a ton of people popping up for DefiKingdoms YouTubers, Illuvium YouTubers, etc. Blah blah blah. Guys, just because somebody has a channel where they talk about something you're interested in doesn't mean you have to follow them and like them and watch everything they make. Maybe what they make is boring content. Maybe it's crappy. Maybe it's non-informational. Maybe it's not entertaining. I don't know. But there's a lot of chodes out there, and I don't want to name names or talk shit about anybody, that are in their basement with crappy cameras and crappy content. They're not releasing any interesting information that they know that nobody else knows, and they're not saying anything funny or interesting. So I can't watch it. I can't watch it. There's a few I do like. I watch Scoriox for one and Vetamore for another. Those guys, they chew up the data and they spit it out for the common man to understand. So I like those guys. Other than that, I'm done for this video, guys. I'm out of here. How long has it been?